What's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel. As always, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified. You understand me? Join the Discord so you can get them plays for the days, you understand? Listen to the podcast, you feel me? And with that being said, man, David Morrell Jr., WBA regular super middleweight champion, got the TKO win over Sena Ahbeko in the second round in the last Showtime event in like the history of the whole Showtime boxing, you feel me? So this is the last one of the last, you feel me? They done went out, and now they gonna take their talents to prime next year, you feel me? So yeah, bro, it's over, but it ain't over, you feel me? End of an era, but you know, beginning of a new. But yeah, man, David Morrell got the KO win over Sena Ahbeko, you feel me? He doing what he's supposed to do. I ain't gonna hold you though, I didn't even watch the fight. You know, because I basically knew what was going to happen. You feel me? Just like a lot of people kind of knew what was going to happen. You understand me? Man, it was like a minus 425 to get the knockout, you know. And that's not to say the fight didn't have the chance to go the distance, because, you know, Bam was like a plus 425 to get the knockout. And we seen him do that, you know. So shit, it's not like it couldn't have happened, but, you know, that's against Sonny Edwards, you feel me? This against motherfucking Sena Ahbeko, you know? Don't nobody know who Sena Ahbeko is, you feel me? And that's with all due respect. That's no disrespect at all, you know? So David Morrell basically in there against guys that they trying to build his resume. Not his resume, but build up his record, you know what I'm saying? Just keep adding bodies to the record, you know what I'm saying? Until you can actually get in there with a contender or somebody on your level, you feel me? And we see how you do against them. A former champion, anything like that, dog, you feel me? He can do anything of that sort, and then you can go from there and kind of get your own idea how you feel about him as a fighter. You understand me? But yeah, man, as far as like this whole David Benavidez talk, dog, I don't really care much for it, because we have, like I said, we ain't yet to see David Morrell in there with a live body. You know, I think the only person that we seen in there with was the one Montiel fella. You know, and I only know him from his fight with Jermall Charlo, and it was somewhat competitive, you know what I'm saying? But that's like literally his only fight on that level, and I'm pretty sure Jermall Charlo probably wasn't even up for that fight. I mean, I'm not trying to speak for nobody, and I can't tell you how somebody was feeling on fight night, because shit, I ain't no fucking fighter. But still, at the end of the day, you know, that was his only common opponent with somebody else that's on that level of him or around that level, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, he was able to get Juan Montiel out of there, but nobody rated Montiel like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, like I said, and I never seen Sena Ahbeko until I seen him in there with him, and I only seen the finish, so he must have not showed much resistance, you know, for him to get him out of there as quick as he did. But he looked big, he looked strong, he can box like a motherfucker. We know David Morrell is a problem, but he got to do that shit against somebody that we seen before. You know what I'm saying? Not against these guys that they keep putting him in there against and building his record against, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, if you want to get that David Benavidez fight, you're going to have to fight somebody like Christian Mobility, who ranked #1 in the WBA. You know what I'm saying? Eric Bosnian right there behind him. And if you can't get neither one of them two, fight Beck the Bully. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Fight Jaime Mugia. He out there. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Sergey Devchenko if he's still fighting. Danny Jacobs if he's still fighting. You know what I'm saying? Fight Carlos Gongora, who just fought Christian Mobility earlier this year. You understand me? In a good back and forth fight. You know? You can fight Carlos Gongora. You can fight the man that beat Carlos Gongora before Christian Mobility did. Fight LaRon Richards. Fight the Sniper. You know what I'm saying? Hot Cross Buns. Fight LaRon Richards. You understand me? It's a bunch of people out there that you can fight. Hell, fight the man that Carlos Gongora beat to become IBO champion. Fight Ali Akhmedov. Fight him. You know, it's a bunch of fights out there for you to take instead of these guys that nobody really seen you in there with. And granted, a lot of them guys is not big name people, but them is people that we done seen in there with champions. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Devchenko is a former a former title challenger. We seen him in there with Triple G, Jermall Charlo. You know what I'm saying? We done seen him in there with a bunch of people. Carlos Adames he was in there with. You know, he had been in there with a bunch of tough opponents, you know what I'm saying? Hell, Christian Mobility is one of his contemporaries, I'll say, you know, in the division. Another young up and coming fighter from France, you know, Eric Bosniak coming out of Canada, undefeated. You know what I'm saying? You got Beck the Bully, who only got that one loss, but I think he on the zone. You feel me? It's a bunch of fights out there for you to take, bro. LaRon Richards ain't fought in a minute. I think he fought earlier this year. You know? So you can get a fight with him. You can get a fight with Carlos Gongora, who fought earlier this year. And I'm pretty sure he's not signed to no promotional company or no shit like that. Fight John Ryder. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Edgar Berlanga out there. It's a bunch of fights out there for David Morrell to take, instead of trying to push the issue, trying to get this David Benavidez fight. When you already know David Benavidez is looking in the direction of trying to get that Canelo fight. And he been trying to do that for years. And he did exactly what Canelo told him to do, which is fight the other guys that been calling him out. Knocked out Caleb Plant, but Caleb Plant had got to fight first before David Benavidez. Knocked out Boo Boo, you know what I'm saying? Knocked out Demetrius Andrade. So shit, who else is there at 168, dog? There's nobody else for Canelo to fight but David Benavidez. And this is the only fight for David Benavidez to take is with Canelo. So there's no other fights out there, in my opinion, bro. I mean, there's fights out there, but the only ones that make logical sense, dog, it would be Canelo versus David Benavidez. David Morrell needs to fight somebody else. Somebody that we done seen him with, you know what I'm saying? He said he'll fight Caleb Plant, you know, but Caleb Plant probably gonna tell him the same shit that David Benavidez telling him. Who you done fought that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna call for me to fight you. You understand me? But with that being said, man, that's pretty much all I got. It was a good dub for David Morrell, and he doing what he's supposed to do against these guys. But at 10-0 against some people that we don't know, you know, I can't just say, oh yeah, he'll put them hands on David Benavidez, when I seen David put hands on people that we done seen in there plenty of times. You feel me? So yeah, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified. You understand me? Join the Discord. Listen to the podcast. This, that, and the third. And with that, I'm out, man. Peace.